Okay, round 3. Got the choice. We'll play first. Yeah, we can do this. We at least got a little bit of ramp and a nice piece of equipment. Although, admittedly, the equipment doesn't work too well with our ramp dude, but it's okay. Primal Command can eventually do a little bit of work for us. Top on turn 1. Alright. Time Walk, not too shabby. I may Time Walk next turn. Get the Primal Command casted. Alright, Signet. So I could find my Stomp Howler. Ooh, Mana Crypt. Alright. Let me think about this. I think I'm saving the Time Walk now, so I'll just jam a Mana Crypt here. Oh, Primal. So, kind of want to put a land on top of his library, set him back. Although I could just do it to the Simic Signet, and that sets him back even more. So let's do that. Let's, instead of gaining 7, we'll put that, and then we'll search my... I could also shuffle it away, but it's not worth it. I want to search for a creature. So we'll put that on top of his library, search for a creature card. I do have to show him the creature card, so we'll have to figure out a good one to do. Woodfall Primus, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still a couple resources away from that being super good, but that might just be the right pick. Also, I guess I can do E-Witness and get back Primal Command. That's also pretty brutal, but albeit a bit slower. I may just want to get the Stomp Howler now because it's a decent threat. Like I said, I'm a couple resources from Woodfall Primus still, which makes it a little less sexy of a pickup here, but I don't know. I'm going to be beating the hell out of myself soon here. Can also do Sundering Titan at some point. E-Witness getting back Primal Command is not the worst, but it's a bit slow. It's not horrible, though. So yeah, E-Witness, Stomp Howler, Woodfall, Sundering Titan. I can't do Primus next turn. Unless I draw a Mox Jet. No, I'm still 2 resources away. E-Witness getting back Primal Command's not the worst. It does do a good job of setting him back. Let's try that. It's interesting, to say the least. It also gives us a GT equipped target, so we've got that going for us. No plays. All right. See him if he just wants to leak the... Lost the flip, so... The losing end of Mana Crypt. I've been on that end many... Actually, I'm not on that end very often, so... It's why I always rail against Mana Crypt, though, so it does make sense. Let's see here. Let's do... E-Witness. Can actually pay for a mana leak. Get back Primal Command. Drop a GT. Equip a Jite. Pass. Could have time walked there to get the Jite triggers, but it's okay. I'll wait on it. One more turn. So now we've got the resources to cast Woodfall Primus, so I suppose I'll be casting that. Might need to gain 7 this time. But, I mean, E-Witness with an Umezawa's Jite is going to do some good work for us. Bant. Okay. Alright, drawing something here. Signet. And Jace. Alright. Wants Jace to live. Got it. Two losses in a row. Pretty bad news for us. Let's see here. So I can Primal Command plus Time Walk. Yeah, we're going to do that. Let me see if I can maximize this turn before I Time Walk. So let's Primal Command first. Think. Putting Signet on top of his library is not bad. I mean, I could also do Jace. But I can destroy Jace with Woodfall Primus, so let's do... I can gain off Jite too. I should remember that. Okay. Let's put the Signet on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. Let's find our Primus this time. Although at this point, I can nuke 3 of his lands and none of ours. Yeah, that seems a bit better. Let's do Sundering Titan. Let's play around days. So we'll Time Walk now. Alright. So now we'll attack Jace. Get our counters on Jite. Play an Elves off of a Wall of Roots. Pass the turn. Take another turn. Come on, win one of these flips. There we go. Alright, now we drop the Sundering Titan. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Destroy, destroy, destroy. And concession. Alright, good. Sundering Titan, Primal Command for the sickness. Very good. Okay, so we're playing against Bant. I don't have much of a sideboard, do I? I haven't sideboarded anything super relevant yet. Disc is like a sideboard. Relic could have been a sideboard against something. Signet I did sideboard into for extra ramp, which is helpful, but I still like what we've got instead. I think more. Let's try it again. This hand, I guess it's okay. Got turn 3 Kiora, or I can do stuff with this Tribe Elder and a Jite if I have to. It's actually not that bad either. Oh, turn 1 Library is not what you like to see. Tell you that much. Yeah, turn 1 Library is pretty filthy. Problem is I can't suit up my Tribe Elder and play Jite next turn, but I don't know. We'll see. Ancestral Vision, okay. Pretty tempted to just suit up my Tribe Elder and hold off on the Kiora. Oh, well, yeah, that answers that question. Nature's Claim. Yeah, that's a big ol' bummer. It's a real dream wrecker right there. All right. Oh, I guess he can just kill it with Treetop Village. That was probably a mistake. It's all right. I screwed up. My bad. So Gen Wave for 5 is a magic number, which means I need to wait 2 more turns. At least. Don't think we're winning this game. He's already gotten 4 cards off a library, so can't imagine winning this one. Although that is interesting. Maybe he just wants to counter whatever I'm trying to do. That also works, I guess. Oh, Karn. Could play around the days. Problem is, if I do Karn, he can kill it. Unless I hit his hand. Maybe let's try it. See if we can get around days. This way you can't library either. Finally. Can't library. He already drew 4 cards off library. It's pretty insane. Sphinx's Revelation. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably don't need to draw a million cards. Well, if we can resolve a Genesis Wave for 6, that's decent. Although, I guess 8. There is no difference in our deck between 5 and 6. We don't even have any 6 drops if you look. Right? So there is no difference between Gen Wave. Well, no, that's not true. You get an extra card. So you have a better chance of hitting your 5 drops. So is not true. Taking Kiora out. All right. Makes sense. At least he's not drawing off that library anymore. All right. It's actually not that bad. Maybe he gets a Lano or Elf. Yeah, it's not that bad. We still get to Gen Wave for our magic number, which I think we will be doing. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do. Our magic number. All right. Why don't we Gen Wave first? Could daze us, but see what we can do. All right. Yes. For the E-Witness, I imagine. Well, I got a Tameo, an Indrik Stomp Howler, and a Wall of Roots. Not the worst. Pretty good, actually. I think. Okay. Wish Stomp Howler could break something, but that's okay. Get this guy, that guy, and that guy. All right. So now we probably just go for Karn Ultimate, I imagine. Why don't we draw some cards? Too. I could keep something tapped, but I'd rather draw 2 cards right now. Get some more ammo. And then we can drop a Cobra, which is good. Let's exile a card from your hand. He's getting Ancestral Vision next turn. And we'll pass. So I could theoretically restart the game if I get my turn back. I could theoretically start the game with a forest on the battlefield, which I guess isn't that great, but I may just want to restart this. I still feel like he can bring this back pretty easily. Mind's Desire. You only get 1. All right, let's see what you get. Wait, what was the other spell he cast where he gets 2 copies? He gets to resolve Preordain first, too? That can't be right, right? What was the first spell he cast? I missed it. All right. Pretty tempted to just restart. I guess I only get a forest because I don't even get the Sphinx's Revelation, but I do start the game with a forest. The only reason I feel like restarting is a good idea is because he's got all of this card draw. He has more cards in hand. I mean, I could just exile Freelies, which I guess isn't that bad, but maybe if I take out his white source and he's only got the Sylvan just in case. I don't know. E-Witness bringing back Time Walk, yeah, that's gonna do it. So I think I bring back Time Walk. Maybe we just start exiling his stuff and keeping it locked down. Like I can exile his Freelies, keep the planes tapped down, and do again. Exile something else. I can restart the game right now, but if I restart the game, the problem is I don't get to... Ugh. Let's do plus Karn first. See if I get a relevant card here. So I wouldn't mind restarting if I at least had a couple lands. That's going to give me a good edge. Oh, I see. I could have exiled my own Eternal Witness. That actually would have been pretty good. But let's just E-Witness for Time Walk right now. I guess before we do that, let's tap the elf. We'll attack Freelies with Indrik. Freelies dies. Play E-Witness. Time Walk. Take an extra turn. Use my dudes. Pass the turn. It's not all other, so he even exiles himself if I restart, which is a bit of a concern. So if I restart now, what do I start the game with? I start the game with a forest and a Snapcaster Mage. It's not ideal, but it's not bad either. Otherwise, I have to exile something here like Sylvan Library, which would be a good one to start with, and hope he does not find one of his catch-alls, which isn't out of the realm of reason here. Let's draw 2, actually. More lands? Jeez. Alright, well, I don't know, man. If he found a catch-all, I'm in trouble. He has the library too. Well, let's just restart because I've never done it online. I've done it in real life. He just conceded. Alright. Well, he didn't let me restart, so I don't know how that would have panned out. But yes, I was just about to restart, which would have netted me a Forest and a Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster would have had haste, so I would have started. I start the game too, is that right? Restart the game. Does that mean re-roll? I don't even know the logistics of it. But I know I would have started with a Snapcaster and a Forest. The island too, I think he actually got that off Mind's Desire. So I would have started with a land and a Snapcaster. Snapcaster has haste. That's it's a decent enough start in our deck where I think I would have been justified there. It's just giving him access to a catch-all to catch our Karn Liberated. There's enough in the format where I think busting it there was justified. But he didn't let us do it, so I don't know. I did take a long time, but come on, it's a tough decision. You're restarting the game, for God's sake. All right, well, we ended up getting 1 win, losing round 1 to Time Vault, losing round 2 to Black Lotus, almost potentially losing game 2 of round 3 to a library. So, yes, Holiday Cube is full of many broken cards. But at least we got 1 win, so I can take some solace in that. All right, we'll see you for the next draft.